But I think there's been a lot of movements resisting the current forms of destructive economic globalization and centralized politics and so on. But we also need to construct a world, construct a vision of what kind of world we want, right? What is a world that would be just, sustainable, equitable, and saner than the one that we have right now. And the only way to do that is to actually look at alternatives that people are working on, and then to build around that a narrative of what could be a better future. Well, I think the thing is, a lot of us get stuck with things like recycling or switching off the lights when you leave the room, and which is important, but those are very superficial. They will not change the fundamental structures of which create the destruction and the inequalities in the first place, the structures of domination and centralization of power and patriarchy and capitalism and so on. If we want to change that, then you need systemic transformative alternatives. And that means that we need to change things along the spheres of political democracy, giving much more, where people are themselves able to take control over decision making, much more economic democracy, where the production and consumption processes are in the hands of people who are, ordinary people, producers and consumers, and localized self-reliant economies. It means trends in social justice, fighting for equality, whether it's men and women, or it's caste or class or other things. And it means then sustaining the environment, because without that, of course, we're all dead. So you bring, and then the cultural diversity and knowledge that relates to that. You bring all these elements together, it then creates a more systemic, more fundamental transformation.